Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes.
You guys, yes. Hands to you guys, yes.
You may notice we have moved locations, but don't worry, the government hasn't caught us yet.
We were just getting they were getting too close.
Yeah.
We had to throw them off our scent. So we're here in the senior lounge.
Or at least you think it is. You'll never really know.
So today we're here to talk about the flat earth.
The Earth is flat. Contrary to popular belief.
It's actually flat. You see the moon, it may be round, but
except the moon's not real, so don't worry about it.
disclaimer, we're not actually flat earthers. Because I want to get into college. But
that's true.
we are explaining why it could possibly be true. So, our first piece of evidence comes from a flight from Japan to Los Angeles. So here's Japan. Here's LA. Now, halfway through the flight, about right here, a woman started giving birth. Now, instead of finishing the flight to LA, the pilot decided to take it to Alaska. Now, that appears farther away. However, if you look at the map, as a flat, it is actually closer to go to Alaska than it is to go to LA. This has me suspecting that the pilots and the government know about this secret, but they're hiding it from the public.
And interestingly enough, where did we get Alaska from?
Russia.
Yeah, so, I mean, think about that.
But if if the Earth is in fact flat, what is underneath? So it's flat. What's underneath? I'm going to use as many hand signals as I can during this presentation. So, what's underneath? Under where?
So, under the North Pole, there is, in fact, the hole down to where the lizards live. Now, in case you don't know, which I don't know how you wouldn't at this point, lizards control the government. They control the media. They are celebrities. You know what? Taylor Swift is a lizard. Donald Trump, lizard. Hillary Clinton,
now,
lizard.
I don't want to press my political opinions on everyone, but the only person that I sincerely do not believe is a lizard is Mr. Bernie Sanders himself.
Hell is for the way.
So the theory is that inside the Earth, that's where all the lizards live. So it's not like this molten lava core or anything.
Moving on to another piece of evidence on why the flat Earth could be true. Composite images. So when NASA, you see those big pictures of the Earth, you think, oh wow, it's round. Like, how do you fake that? They're actually composite images, meaning that NASA has taken pictures from different satellites and put them together through Photoshop. So we haven't actually seen a picture of the Earth. It's all been Photoshopped. It's all like that one girl's Instagram that uses Facetune. That's not actually what she looks like.
Exactly. Like false advertising, am I right?
Not to throw shade.
But you know who you are.
Yeah, I want to see you buzz down.
So we go to Magnet. You guys like math. Mathematically speaking, or at least I believe so. I'm only in honors calculus. What do I know? If you are 6 feet tall, you should be able to see the curvature of the Earth. Now, I'm not 6 feet tall. I usually like men that are 6 feet tall, but they have never told me that they've seen the curvature of the Earth, at least.
I think maybe we need to bring in an expert.
Is Andrew here? Do you know where Andrew is? Oh, there he is.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, of course. How tall are you?
I'd say I'm a good 6'3".
6'3"? Would
Andrew,
you say
often described as the Goliath of Magnet.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
would you say you were able to see the
Can you see the curve of the Earth?
Ooh, it's a tough question, you know. From up here, I can see a lot of things. I have a really good vantage point, you know. But
Can you see the curve?
it looks flat to me from up here, I have to admit.
Interesting.
I think the gist is the Earth is flat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have another guest star coming in. His name is Albert Einstein, but
Yes.
he was dead and we couldn't reach him.
He couldn't make it. We tried to get a Ouija board. They said we can't do it. And that's
No, we can't do it at school.
Anyway, so talking about the theory of gravity.
E equals MC squared.
A theory? I don't think that's right.
It's a theory. So if a theory is something you can't really prove, so
Yeah, a theory is
here's my phone. How do we know that was gravity?
It could be magic. Who says it's not magic?
So, in hindsight, Einstein was kind of the Jake Paul of his time.
Good morning, Jake Paul.
And all of y'all that believe him are Jake Paulers.
Yeah, and also Einstein. So, like, you've seen that picture of him with his tongue out. He was a prankster. Like you said, he's the Jake Paul of his time. Like, he enjoys some good pranks. And his theories, he started them out as jokes, and they just went a little too far. And then the science community was like, they must be true. And then Einstein, at that point, he said, I can't back out now.
Moving on to other celebrities, you know Shaq, the big guy from the Buick commercials and the big guy from the lotion commercials, Gold Bond.
He would know.
Skin. I nurture my skin. No, tell everyone. Do the Gold Bond tingle. I nurture my skin. Foot powder spray.
Most of all, being
Again,
a
another
good 7'1".
Another tall person can't see the curvature of the Earth.
Yes, he's talked many times about his belief of the Earth being flat, and you have to trust him because you're not that tall.
Additionally, the singer B.O.B. of the hit song Airplanes
Airplanes featuring Haley Williams and Paramore, another flat earther, I'm sure.
That airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars.
also believes that the Earth is flat.
Speaking of airplanes, think about it. You're on a plane, up in the sky, and what do you see all around you?
Clouds. Vape clouds.
Giant vape clouds.
Coming from the
produce-
bathroom. So
Yeah.
we see it. Don't be vaping in the bathroom.
Don't vape. Wait, what is it? Don't be a government tool.
Tool. Stop the jewel.
Our famous catchphrase. You can
From our
find
very
it on our
first
merch.
episode.
Anyway, so the clouds. Think about it. All around you, all you can see is clouds. Why would they do that? Why do clouds exist? You know why? Because they don't want you to
See
see the
that?
fact that
You
there's
see
no
that?
curve.
You
It's
see that?
totally flat. Have you ever seen the horizon? It's not a curve. It's a flat line.
So you guys obviously have all 5 of your senses.
Hopefully. at
Your
least.
sight, your smell, your taste, your hearing, and your touch. So if you follow your senses, does it smell flat?
Does
your
it
Earth?
appear flat?
It looks flat.
Yeah, and like you're walking on the ground, do you feel yourself
It
curving?
tastes flat. So if the Earth was round, then why are our shoes flat? Huh? Wouldn't they be
Interesting.
rounded? Disclaimer: I don't skate, but I pretend I do.
Yes. And also, despite, in addition, to having, our sixth sense being knowing that, the Earth is flat,
Flat.
we are currently
Currently,
hurtling through space, like, very, very fast. Why can't we feel it?
I feel fine. I don't feel nauseous.
Do you trust your senses?
I
Because
don't
I
need-
trust mine.
Hey guys, I have a quick request for you guys. Will you be in my streaks picture
Yes.
for today? Okay. Streaks.
Streaks.
I'm gonna insert that. Thank you. I've been snap.
Going back into our history, as we've discussed with Einstein, transitioning to that. So, have you ever been to Antarctica? Kate, have you ever been? Or
Can't say.
Lizard Queen.
I can't say that I have.
Yeah, interesting, because I've never been either. And you know why that might be? Because Antarctica is a wall.
Build the wall.
Surrounding the entirety of the flat Earth. And supporting this argument is the fact that, think about it, who lives in Antarctica? There's one tiny
Penguins.
base, but is it real? And, penguins also live on the coast, the southern coast of Australia, which I just don't trust, because as we've established, Australia isn't real, so how are penguins real? And continuing, the countries a while back, signed a treaty saying no one can lay claim to Antarctica. It's not up for grabs. Why would that be? The sun never sets on the British Empire. Why would they?
Stop at Antarctica.
Yeah, why would they just stop? That one. Maps are flat.
The Earth is flat. So streaks, we gave you all the evidence that the Earth may be flat. It's up to you to make the right decision.
Yes, while we may not believe it ourselves, it's important for you to make that decision for yourself. And now you know all the information to make that decision.
Peace.